We start with breaking news. The Kansas Department of Education is now recommending all students and staff wear masks in schools regardless of vaccination status.
The governor and health department are encouraging school districts to request grant money. Kansas got $87 million to fund equipment, testing, and medical staff to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 in schools. Coming up at 4:30, we'll talk with Johnson County health officials who say this move is a no-brainer.
And a quick reminder, Kansas City, Missouri's new mask mandate begins Monday. Everyone age 5 and up will have to mask up indoors in public space regardless of vaccination status. That's because of the increase in COVID-19 hospitalizations and the low vaccination rate in the area. That runs through at least August 28th.
Following the city's lead, you will also need to bring a mask to the zoo starting Monday. It's following the same rules as the city, so everyone 5 and up needs to wear a mask or some type of face covering. If you don't have one, you will be limited to the outdoor exhibits only. Here's a look at Missouri's climb the past month. The positivity rate now sits at 15%. That's up from just over 8% earlier this month. St. Louis County's acting health director talked with CNN about the rise in cases for Missouri. He says the war is evolving.
Things ahead are not looking good. We are extremely worried about the beginning of the school year and what dangers that might bring with it. This is by no means over.
Tonight, we're looking at concerns over COVID-19 vaccines, specifically for people hesitant to get a shot if they have pre-existing conditions like heart issues.
KMBC 9's Matt Fleener shows us what local cardiologists are saying.
As KMBC continues to report about people reluctant to get COVID vaccines, we've heard from several people who are concerned about a family history of heart disease.
This is incredibly important for us to talk about.
Very rare.
Top cardiologists in Kansas City saying the risk of heart problems from an actual COVID infection is much greater than any from a vaccine.
Myocarditis associated with the vaccine is exceedingly rare, on the order of 0.0002%.
COVID-19 itself causes myocarditis, and likely 10x more than the vaccine does.
Look at it this way. Dr. Nassif says if you filled both Kauffman Stadium and Arrowhead Stadium with 12 to 39-year-olds who get 2 doses of an mRNA vaccine, more than 100,000 people, just one may develop heart issues.
So what we don't get credit for is 4,000 of those people would have gotten COVID-19 if they did not get the vaccine. And of those, 200 would have been hospitalized with COVID-19. 30 to 40 of those would have required the ICU, and 2 to 3 would have died.
Both say COVID-19 vaccines, even if you have heart issues, are absolutely worth it. Doctors here at the St. Luke's Mid-America Heart Institute and the University of Kansas Health System say it is absolutely best to call your doctor or make an appointment if you have any concerns. In Kansas City, Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
The CDC does say reported heart issues have mainly affected boys and men less than 30 years old. But again, cases are very rare and resolve without long-term side effects. Masks are back at Kansas State University Monday. The university will require everyone to wear masks indoors on university property unless faculty members are alone in their offices. That will apply to its campuses in Manhattan, Olathe, and Salina. The university says they made the decision based on new CDC guidance and Governor Laura Kelly's new mask mandate for everyone in state buildings. Now, for other colleges in our area, the University of Kansas is recommending everyone wear masks in indoor public spaces. Masks are required on public transportation. Starting Monday, Mizzou and UMKC will be requiring all students and staff to wear masks indoors.